Canvas is back up for most users after a criminal hacking group took down the learning platform used by millions of students and teachers across the country, including here in San Diego. But tonight, local universities, community colleges, and more are still dealing with the fallout, and the timing couldn't be worse. Good evening, and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Marcella Lee. The parent company made that announcement just about an hour ago, but the security breach is far from over. News 8's Esmeralda Perez joins us live from San Diego State University, one of the many campuses that have been impacted. Esmeralda?
Well, that's right, Marcella. And while the platform is coming back online, the data breach itself is part of still this active investigation. Now, it's still terrible timing for faculty and students as final week has just begun and it's well underway. And for most of the day today, students have not been able to access the platform that they rely on to study, submit assignments, or to see their professors' announcements, especially during this critical time in the semester, when they have to stay on track and make sure that they're keeping up to date and know all the information they have to be aware of because of finals week. Now, meanwhile, local campuses are trying to navigate operations outside of Canvas. Campuses across San Diego are sending out alerts as they deal with the Canvas outage. The entire CSU system, including San Diego State and Cal State San Marcos, is impacted. I spoke with students today who say they're locked out right when it matters the most.
Yeah, it definitely does suck, just because I know I do have exams coming up and stuff, so I'm not able to review the material.
For me, it's fine right now. I can still work on papers without being on Canvas, but it is inconvenient because I need to check stuff, and I can't.
I haven't heard from any of my teachers yet because Canvas is down, so the emails, you can't even get an email from your teacher or anything, so it's been brutal.
The criminal extortion group Shiny Hunters claimed responsibility for the attack. The group says it stole more than 275 million records, including names, email addresses, student IDs, and private messages. Canvas parent company confirmed the breach and says passwords and financial information were not exposed. But the scope is massive. Canvas is used by more than 7,000 schools and universities worldwide.
So this is affecting hundreds of millions of students and teachers.
Shiny Hunters is making threats and released a list of demands for Canvas to meet, with a deadline set for Tuesday, May 12th. Today, I spoke with cybersecurity adjunct professor Nicholas Behar about the data breach.
So the attackers, with the information that they've gotten a hold of, they're using that information to email faculty and staff and students, claiming that they're going to leak their data if they don't pay up.
MiraCosta College is impacted, and so is Southwestern College, but they report Canvas is back online. The San Diego Community College District says this incident is separate from its recent cyber attack, which they say is still ongoing. Meanwhile, the University of California system, including UC San Diego, says it's aware the Canvas login page displayed a suspicious message linked to the threat actor.
This attack was carried out by a threat actor named Shiny Huntress, and it's a criminal extortion group. They use social engineering to get into different organizations and then engage in what's called a pay or leak scheme. So they do not do ransomware. And this evening, we heard from the San Diego Unified School District. They let us know that Canvas is used in middle school and high schools to manage grades and assignments. But so far, they say that they do not believe any information has been exposed. Like we mentioned, Canvas parent company says the platform is now restored for most users, but the breach investigation is still ongoing. For now, that's the very latest. Marcella, back to you.
A relief for a lot of those students who are doing their final projects and studying at the end of the school year. Thanks, Esmeralda.